Hey guys, Dale Bateman here. On today's episode of Build Your Success Online, I'm going to show you how to make money online and how it's just like baking a cake. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this one. Okay, Dale, so how is making money online just like baking a cake? Well, let me explain. Today is a very special day here in our household. It's my wife's birthday. And as a result, it's celebration time. And what do we do when we have a celebration? We have a cake. Well, one of our little traditions is that when each of us has our birthday every year, we make each other our birthday cake. So I went out last night and I thought I had all of my ingredients set up to make my wife's birthday cake. But I was missing a crucial thing, the eggs. So off to the grocery store I went late last night, and when you know it, the eggs are of course located in the opposite back corner of the store from where the entrance door is. So it took me a while to find them, but rest assured, I got the eggs. I was in a panic for a little while, but I got all my ingredients together. I was able to bake the cake, and we had just finished enjoying it for her birthday today. So, the reason I'm talking about cake and baking and so forth is it really does relate somewhat to making money online. We have to have certain ingredients in place in order to create a successful online business. Now, the first ingredient that you need is your mixing bowl. You have to have something to mix all of your ingredients together in order to create your cake batter and then make your cake after that, right? So think of the internet as your mixing bowl, okay? This is where we have all of these ideas, all of these products and services that we can sell as an internet online marketer. And the mixing bowl is the place where we can kind of gather it all together, mix it up if we need to, and create something really special for our customers. Now, the other ingredients that you need are, of course, your dry ingredients like your flour, your sugar, and these kinds of things, your baking powder. You put those all into the mixing bowl, and these dry ingredients, they represent the products and services that you can sell as an affiliate. Now, basically the way this works is, you don't have to have your own product. There are tons of affiliate products and services out on the web that you can sell. Now, a little word of caution. Personally, myself, I only have 3 opportunities that I sell myself as an affiliate: Empower Network, Pure Leverage, and the Auto Recruiting Platform. Now, these 3 are proven systems that I personally use myself, and that's the key. You should only promote things online that you are willing to use yourself so that you can back up your promises to the people who might be interested in purchasing from you. You wouldn't want to purchase something from someone who had never used the product before, would you? No. So that's why it's so important to make sure that you are comfortable with and using the products and services that you offer to other people online. Now, you've got your ingredients coming together. You've got your mixing bowl, which is your internet. You've got your dry ingredients. These are the products and services that you're comfortable with. You've loaded those into your mixing bowl. Now we need those liquid ingredients, like those all-important eggs that I almost forgot last night. Eggs, milk, melted butter, these kinds of things all make up the liquid that binds together those dry ingredients and makes it into a cake batter that we can then take to the next stage, which I'll explain in a moment. So, those liquid ingredients, believe it or not, is you, okay? You as an online affiliate marketer. You are the one who's going to take those dry ingredients, those products, and using the internet, you're going to mix those together, combine them, whip them up, and get them ready for sale. Okay? Now, Once you've got your batter all created, you're all set to start the baking process. And for this, I've got 3 very special steps for you. Okay? First off, you have to get ready and prepared in order to do the baking process. Okay? So, what's the next logical step? You're going to head over to your oven and you're going to turn it on. You're going to preheat it, right? So you're preheating your oven, and what I refer to this as is the first step in your sales process. It's what we call creating traffic. Now I've got a list of a few things I want to share with you, okay? Creating traffic on your website is the first step, obviously. You need to be providing value to people when they arrive at your site, okay? You need to be offering them help in order to help them succeed. You need to be writing useful, strong, and unique content on your blog every single day. That's getting people, that's creating that traffic. It's getting people to notice you. You're showing up more often in the Google searches. Your Alexa ranking is climbing, okay? So create that content. Sharing that content wherever you can. Get it out there on social media, in forums, classified ads, paid ads, whatever you have to do. Get the word out that you are the source to come to for solving problems and helping people get ahead in their online business. Okay? This is all combined in order to start creating traffic. Because without traffic to your website, you're kind of sitting there flat. Okay? Your batter will never leave the mixing bowl. Okay? So preheat that oven, create that traffic at your website, get people coming over to see what you have to offer. Once they arrive, this is where step 2 takes over. This is where we're actually taking that batter out of our mixing bowl and we're putting it into the baking pans. Okay? Now you might use 2 round pans like I did. Maybe you're going to make cupcakes and you're going to use those little paper cups. Whatever it is, a square pan, an oblong pan, one of those funky molds that you put it in to create a shape of a character perhaps. Whatever it is, there are all kinds of ways to take that traffic and do our second step, which is capturing leads. Okay? We're turning that traffic into leads. We're capturing them. We're taking their email address, their name perhaps, and we're adding it to our email list so we can continue to market to them, still providing them with value and reassuring them that they're in the right place at the right time in order to use your knowledge and get farther ahead in their own business. Okay? Here's a few ways you can start capturing leads. Always make sure you have a lead capture form on your homepage. Okay? Mine is front and center right as soon as you arrive. That's the first thing you see. You even see it before you see my logo at the top. Okay? You see how you can opt in to get my free report, join my free course, whatever it might be. But the key is capture those leads. Okay? Make sure that form is easy to find, obviously. Don't let it get buried amongst other things on your homepage so people can't find it. They have to be able to see it right away and opt in. Give them an awesome offer. Give them something for free, something of value, something that they're going to want to use and will find useful in creating their online business. This could be a report, a course, a webinar series, whatever it is. Give it to them and help them, reassure them that this is the information they're looking for to answer their problems, to solve the problems, to move them ahead in their business. Okay? So, you've captured those leads, and our third step in that sales process is just that. We're going to convert sales. Okay? So first, we created traffic, then we captured leads. Now we're going to convert sales. We're converting those leads into sales, and this, by far, is the most difficult step. Okay? Because just because somebody has arrived at your site as traffic, they've been converted into a lead through your lead capture page, your squeeze page, whatever it is, doesn't mean that you're going to be able to easily convert them into a sale. Okay, they're not just sitting there waiting with their credit card in their hand to make a purchase from you. You have to earn those purchases. Okay, now this is where a lot of people tend to give up, but this is where you can be really creative and start email marketing to these folks, giving them value once again, building that relationship. Okay, and you're not pitching to these people all the time. Okay, you might give them a subtle pitch once or maybe even twice a week, if that. But try to be emailing them every single day with value. Tell them a story. Tell them about something in your business that helped you succeed. Okay? I'm sure they'll be able to relate to it, and it'll help them to continue to move and to grow in their business. Plus, they'll continue to see you as a valuable source for this kind of information. So they're going to stick around on your list. Again, just like I said before, never pitch a product to them that you don't use yourself. Very important. Now, when all of this is said and done, hopefully you've gained that trust, you've built that relationship so that these folks who started out as traffic just arriving at your site were transferred into an active lead for you. Now they hopefully will start converting into sales for you. Okay, if you're running an MLM or network marketing business, maybe they're going to join your team. Okay, they'll become affiliates under you. If you're just selling a product that you use that you believe in, maybe they'll start buying that product from you. Okay, maybe they'll become an affiliate themselves. Whatever it is, it's that final conversion of sales that really hits home. That's where the dreams start to become realities, and you start living the life you want to live. So guys, a quick recap. We've got our ingredients to bake our cake or become our successful online business. We have our mixing bowl, which is the internet. We have our dry ingredients, which are the products and services we're going to sell on the internet. And we have our liquid ingredients that bind everything together, which is ourselves. Then, once we have our batter prepared, we need to preheat our oven, which is creating traffic to our website, to our blog, get people there. Then we're going to pour that batter into those cake pans and get it ready to go into the oven, where it's going to transform into that cake. So that act of pouring the batter in, that is where you capture those leads. That's right. Once those leads are captured, we start marketing to them, and finally we start to convert sales. This is when we pop that pan in the oven and it starts to transform from just a bunch of liquid goo into a delicious, decadent dessert. Okay? So guys, I hope this analogy has kind of helped you to understand the steps and stages involved in becoming a successful online marketer. It's really not that difficult. People tend to make it more difficult than it needs to be, but it does require hard work. You have to work at it every single day, and you have to be confident that the steps you're doing are working for you, and you have to gain that trust and relationship with your leads to create a long-lasting, very successful online business. And I hope that you will count on me to help you build your success online. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. If you're not, you've clicked over to my blog at buildyoursuccessonline.com. Please grab a hold of my free report. If I'm offering currently my free e-course on getting started with your online business, grab that up as well. It's totally free. You'll get onto my email list and you'll be able to get all my content for free moving forward, all my tips and tricks to help you build your success online. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, leave me a comment. I love to hear from you, and give me some ideas for more content that you'd like to see here on my blog at buildyoursuccessonline.com. So until next time, my name is Dale Bateman, and I'm wishing you a fantastic day. Bye for now.